gifts. Check it out. Blades, brother. All right, we're back down here in Napa. Digging into this dry rod a bit more. Seems to continue. Some of these repairs that were done before us are really just getting in the way at this point. I think we're better off just tearing them all out and actually doing them the right way. Yeah, that's about it. All right, so we got the front ripped out. Roadie's in there sanding. We want to try to get some of that stuff painted before we start hosing it back up again. You can see here, this little beaut. We just put this in. We got 3 layers of ply, and it is all solid. This entire piece earlier was completely full of dry rot. We also kind of started putting these shims in because we had a bunch of open spaces from some of the previous repairs from the owners before us. So we're just kind of reinforcing the front of this thing. That area that that area that he's working on is going to be our battery bank for solar. We're going to make an additional platform. That section was where the engine compartment was, yeah, and it was completely saturated with oil and dry rot, so we took it out and we're going to bulk it up. Motherfucker. Look at all that dandruff.
What are you gonna do, you know?
That's all dandruff.
They don't make a dust-proof suit.
I feel like they do.
It's not on a budget.
Okay. Got like 5 of them. We got the boat covered with a tarp because we've been having some rain the last couple of days, and it's held up pretty well. We had like 100 gallons piled up right here, and we got it resolved. Anyway, let's see. Right now I'm working on this scarf up here, and we've got a lot of this all penetrated with epoxy, and we're leveling out some of the areas that had a lot of dry rot. Talking to the camera, yo. So we're getting this scarfed in right now, and it's coming along pretty good. We've got most of this sanded down. These are all previous repairs from the owner before us. We're gonna try to paint this before we seal this all back in, because we're gonna put a big scarf here, which I'm excited for, to actually start putting this thing back together as opposed to just tearing it apart. And yeah, progress is looking good. We've got this whole bottom just about sanded down to fiberglass now, trying to get all these blisters out. And yeah.
Welcome to the Pacific Northwest.
Alright, so here at the boat, mostly survived the night. Super windy. The tarp got a little bit shredded in the corners, but we've got it all buttoned up now. And we've got our janky little teepee made out of a kayak, but it's holding up pretty well. But if you can see in the background, that's probably one of the sweetest rainbows ever, so I think our luck's about to turn. Alright, so right now I am mapping out this huge scarf that we're going to put in. All this was dry rot, so we had to rip all this out. We've done a lot of repair work on the dry rot and previous fixes, and now we're just about ready to put in a new piece of wood. So I am measuring it, and I'm measuring it twice, and then we're going to put this guy up. After we got our primer on, we're going to put on paint, and then we'll be ready to throw this guy on. And pretty excited to start doing some real repairs to this thing. And then once we have that on, we got a couple more sections over here that we need to scarf in, and then we're going to start working our way down the bottom and start re-glassing. So pretty stoked. We just put in this big old scarf in the front that we've been having tons of trouble with dry rot. We finally got it all cleared out. Brody's finishing putting in the screws to keep it in place, and then we're gonna clean up some of the glue. Pretty fucking stoked. It's looking pretty good. So it's still kind of sagging, but we're just gonna pull it flush with some screws, and then yeah, then this whole strip back is ready to be glassed pretty much. We just have to prep it. Brody's pretending to look busy. As always, thanks for following along. Please like and subscribe. And if you really like what we're doing, check out our Patreon page with the link below. Till next time, peace.